So, in this episode, I'll be talking about double page spreads and how they're used in the different rock magazines. Here you can see the Kerrang cover story, the lead article, which was shown on the front cover, with the main key image here, with the same image as it was on the front cover, and it takes up most of this page, and it goes on to this page slightly. And also on this article, the font size for the header here takes up half of the page, so it's a pretty big header. And then you've got the body text and the copy and all of that here, with saying that things are never straightforward, with asking Alexandria, getting you into what the story is about, a headline. And then the article starts here. It's kind of represented as a kind of almost newspaper article way, with the a big B and like an old book, not newspaper. But yeah, that's how this one's used. And there are also many conventions here to do with rock music and how people were represented in the rock industry using this key image here. You can see that the person on the left here is putting a rather angry face. And he's also pouring champagne into a champagne fluke, and also has a swear word on his hand there that I just recognised with a tattoo. And also this chap here, he's got a piercing on his lip, and also champagne glass, or bowl, not glass, and a tattoo as well. So these are conventions of the rock genre, because rock genre are normally described as being angry and tattoos and drugs and drink lifestyle. So this was well shown here, I suppose, in this magazine. So yeah, this is Kerrang magazine. We'll move on to the next magazine. I'll just put it down here. Here we are. Rock Sounds cover story. Not the same image used here. It's a completely different image, but obviously the same people, because it is about them. And here again we've got this whole page taken up with this image, but it does have text on it. The other one did also have text on it, but it was a quote. This text, however, takes up again half of the page, also showing the image behind it. And here, that acts as like a header for the article on the next page. And the images continue on the next page too, here you can see. And the article starts up there. And yeah, you can see how they're different to the other one. That they use more images, but they're also quite similar as well, for they use almost the same size article, not too much text and more images to just for the images. So it kind of shows that this is aimed at a younger audience, but also this does span over many pages, so that could be why more images are used. And there are also many conventions of the rock genre are also shown here, with the tattoo and the piercing on his ear. I don't know if you can see that. And yeah, again shown here, and all of that lovely stuff there. So yeah, that's the Rock Sound magazine. And last but not least is the Classic Rock. Now the layout is completely different to the other two. The article starts, and it's not taken up by an image. It has images in it, but they're all near writing, and they're not taking up a whole page. They're just an image to go with the article, rather than an image about the article, if that makes any sense. I'll edit that one. And then as you can see, you got the main body text, or body copy, should I say, and the layout is very formal compared to the other two. I mean, as you can see here, it's almost like a newspaper, because it uses the same type of way of writing, with the columns and all sorts. And also here you got the wrapping of the text going around. If all records were that good, it goes around that. So it's another way that the layout uses here. And finally, we've got the conventions of the rock genre, which are also shown here. I mean, this guy up here is wearing sunglasses, looking pretty cool with his beard. And we got this one over here screaming, or being angry. Another convention of the rock genre. And then this one down here, got a bit of jewellery on, again sunglasses, looking pretty cool. And yeah, that's it for how magazines show conventions and how double spreads are laid out and how they're used in different magazines. So thank you, bye.